What a great way to take in a Tuesday afternoon. You're watching the NBA live on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, here with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And with us on the sidelines, we've got Allie LaForce. And this is their first time matched up with Orlando this year.
They expected more of themselves against this team last year. Split the games between them.
And he's off on his first shot of the game. And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up. The Knicks.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hop, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. And so the ball out of bounds. Gilgeous-Alexander tucks it last. Antetokounmpo surveys. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Yeah, one of the most efficient inside scorers. Giannis just can't be stopped.
And Grant, for everything else he's accomplished, Giannis hasn't quite mastered the three-point shot.
And you know, he hasn't had to, B.A. You want him inside, hitting on those high percentages, shutting down the lane defensively, and, of course, controlling the boards.
And Giannis seems almost automatic from that close. You have to deny the entry or he'll burn it.
And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
Well, anytime you can get a good look close in like that, it's always your best option.
And this young Magic team plays a stifling brand of defense, Dan.
Yeah, the best we've seen in Orlando since the Hall of Famer Dwight Howard patrolled the paint. That team also had great coaching.
And here's New York now. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Here's Harper. The three. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. Lets it go from the wing. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
And obviously their goal right now is to feed him the ball and get him going.
Yeah, it's a good start for him. Let's see if they can keep getting him the ball in that area.
Antetokounmpo. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Yeah, Giannis is a big man. One that can gobble up those boards and make you pay.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go. From behind the arc. It's rebounded by New York.
I mean, he's yet to make a shot this quarter. At some point, you got to look for other ways to impact the game.
Orlando trailing here. It's Miller with a drive. The rebound by Turner. And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. Pass to Eason. Fires the three. That one misses. He's 1 for 3. Eason with a steal. Anunoby for three. Nails it from three.
Every chance he gets, Anunoby will take this. He's an accurate outside shooter.
Down low. Here's Antetokounmpo. Count it. Antetokounmpo has got 8.
Well, he obviously came in ready to play, already hitting 4 of his first 5 shots.
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Magic trail by 3. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thank you, Brian. Giannis Antetokounmpo talked about what keeps him going. He said the most important thing is to stay humble. At the end of the day, I realized that I wasn't supposed to be here. I'm just happy, and I always want to be better and do better for my team. And that's what gives me joy. Guys, back over to you.
You got to respect that mindset. Allie, we appreciate the report. To the inside. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
So easy for Giannis to dunk it. It must be nice, huh, guys?
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Magic trail by 5.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Johnson with it. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Yeah, and what a slam by Johnson. I like when he goes up with aggression.
Outside, Caldwell Pope. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Over to the left wing. .124 left in the opening quarter. The kick out to Johnson. Pass to Johnson. Eason with a steal. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. And again, New York with the triple. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for New York.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
Another area where they've excelled has been pushing it on the break. They're really getting after it. And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
And that one drops for him. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
And the Knicks, another 3.
And he's 5 of 7, getting into a nice rhythm offensively.
Knicks lead 26-12.
To stop the run. Ooh, can't get it to fall. 0 for 6 now. Middleton outside. Here's Caldwell Pope. And so it's New York. A sizable lead of 14 at the break. And it's their three-point accuracy that has helped them.
Orlando 12.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, guys, we've seen a confident-looking Knicks team out there.
Defensively, their gambles are paying off, jumping passing lanes and pressuring ball handlers.
Yeah, turning defense into offense, getting out in the open floor. This is exactly what they wanted.
From deep, Mitchell. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one. In this league, you've got to have moves and counter moves. Grant, your toolkit was pretty complete coming in.
Well, you know, I tried to keep adding to it. It's like baseball. If they're struggling to hit your heater, that changeup will work even better.
From 7 feet. Oh, Robinson with a block. They get it back. Three-pointer Holmes. Hauled in by Brown. Magic trail by 11. With the drive. And Brown with the stuff.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of it.
Mitchell deciding where to go with it. Here's Prosper. Off the mark there with a three. New York leading by 12. New York working the ball around now. Back to Middleton. Kept alive. Pass to Shepard. Now here is James. Down to 5 on the shot clock. This one for 3. Here's Middleton. Orlando with the rebound.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
When I think about Bruce Brown, the term glue guy comes to mind, Coach.
Yeah, B.A., I think that's right on the money. The way Brown hustles and does a little bit of everything, he can cover for gaps in a rotation. A key cog for that 2023 Nuggets title team.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Free throw good. Brown. And both free throws good for Brown. And for most NBA teams, the draft is the best path to acquiring an NBA superstar. But it's not enough to get that high pick. You got to get that one right, Stan.
Absolutely.
Oh, a sensational slam by Ant.
Yeah, Edwards has some big bounce in his step.
A clear look for Antetokounmpo. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Antetokounmpo has got 12 points in the game. And an Obi for 3. Called in by Brown.
That's just a great effort on the defensive side. Plastered to the shooter.
From deep, Harper. Another miss. He's 0 for 2 now. Edwards with a step. And then he packs it down. Right over Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, that was unbelievable. Not many guys can do what Ant-Man just did.
Oh! Get out the way!
Goodness!
Get out the way!
Awesome.
How do you even come up with something like that? Giannis is an artist.
To the middle. Here's Anunoby. Antetokounmpo with the block. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Out left to the wing. And here's Shepard for 3. On target from range. Shepard's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Antetokounmpo is doubled. Outside for Mitchell. Fast break, New York. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Knicks lead by 15.
Anunoby's nose for the offensive board gives him that edge. I mean, he wants that extra bucket.
Antetokounmpo outside. Up again. Oh, the foul by Giannis.
Well, they're behind, but it's certainly not because of him. He's doing everything he can. He just needs more help from his teammates.
Pass to Holmes. For the left side wing. Knocks down the long J. Shepard's got 6.
Well, this is Shepard's shot. The defense can't afford to give him this much separation. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Miller outside. Clock at 6. And Turner with the block.
Well, you see just how threatening Turner is. Any shot that comes within reach of him is in danger.
Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
He challenges the defender and throws it down with two hands.
Man, just straight power on that one. Clear the deck. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thank you. Jamal Mosley is doing a tremendous job for the Magic, and the players gravitate to his approach. He said, quote, coaching is teaching, and you can't teach yelling and screaming and hollering. You teach with communication and positivity, because that's how I think a lot of these guys will actually register. Brian?
A new school approach. Thank you, Allie.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Miller on the wing. Shoots over Eason. Orlando again missing.
Yeah, loose coverage by the defense, but he just couldn't make them pay.
And there's the lob. Stolen by Anunoby. And they're pushing it up. And the basket by Edwards. Edwards has got 6 points in the quarter.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Gilgeous-Alexander no good. Pass to Harper. Shoots over Eason. Antetokounmpo. It's good on the putback.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
And so it's the New York Knicks. They're feeling great. A 21-point lead. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. It's Edwards on the wing. Driving to the basket. And Edwards slams it in.
A spectacular finish from Edwards. Once he started driving, he did not hold back.
Puts it up from 17. Doesn't go for him.
It's hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
Well, I'd say any play with Edwards on the finishing end has a good chance of succeeding.
Here's Miller. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's Eason. And again, New York with the triple.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Miller outside. Pass to Harper. Back to Miller. To halt the run. And it's New York with a rebound.
Well, halftime is supposed to be for adjustments. I'm sure this isn't what they had in mind.
And Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
Well, that one didn't fall, but otherwise they've been excellent shooting the ball to start this half.
Rough start to the third quarter, but give some credit to the defense they're facing.
And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Here's Harper. Oh, nice D from Anunoby.
Things have been a little bumpy coming into the second half. 5 straight misses.
New York working the ball around now. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. It's Edwards on the wing. Oh, my goodness!
Oh, my.
And
look, you can't let Edwards get this close to the rim because he will dunk it on you.
That one doesn't drop.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
We've seen Anthony Edwards dramatically increase his rate of three-point attempts.
Yeah, Brian, while also increasing his percentage. It makes him that much more dangerous as a scorer. We know he can finish around the rim, and that creates a pick-your-poison situation for the defense.
Screen by Horford. Here's Miller. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
He buries it from three. Uh-oh, now it looks like we've got an injury here, guys. We'll likely see him come out of the game.
Yeah, so tough. I mean, guys, I feel bad for him and the whole team. I hope it's not as bad as it looks.
Yeah, this can bring a team together. Guys can step up and try to pick up the slack for an injured teammate.
Now a timeout called by New York.
Keep it up for
Outside Johnson. Gets the three ball to go. Johnson's got his second bucket of the night.
And that was from way outside. And it speaks to the level of confidence Johnson has in his shot.
And here's Whitmore. For three, Caldwell Pope. And again, New York with the triple.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you got to love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
Inside. Holmes. Oh, it's Holmes with the big jam.
There is no doubt what's going to happen once he reaches the rim.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for New York.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
Yeah, they've also done a great job of running. Attacking when they get the chance, always a great idea. You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Picked by Holmes. Middleton from the outside. And it's Orlando with a rebound. The drive by Mitchell. And a missed layup. For three, Caldwell Pope. He can't get that one to fall. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Orlando Magic. Their next game playing at home as the Grizzlies come to town. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. Here's Shepard. 6 points for him. Pass to Holmes. On the wing, Whitmore. New York working the ball around now. 6 to shoot. To the paint. Oh, and a fast break for the Magic. From deep, Johnson nails it from beyond the arc. Johnson's got 10.
Yeah, such a polished shooter, even as a rookie. Johnson gets the ball and drills it.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. For three, Caldwell Pope. Horford pulls it in. Now here's Johnson. He's got 10. Good work defensively by Whitmore. And here's Shepard for three. The shot misses. And so it's the New York Knicks with an almost surefire victory here, up 32 at the end of the quarter and dominating. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. All right, stick around. We'll be right. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Here's Orlando. And we're going courtside for a report on Brandon Miller. How's he doing, Allie?
Thank you, guys. I got a status report from Orlando's head athletic trainer. I was told it's a knee sprain. Not great news by any stretch, but luckily it wasn't anything major. A return tonight is no longer in the cards. The question now is this a multi-game injury? Something that's yet to be determined.
Thanks, Allie. Appreciate the update.
Yeah, they'll insert him back into that rotation as soon as it's safe to do so.
And he's playing the game with a certain flair right now.
Oh, he caps off the move with a little hang time on the rim.
Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
Pass to Holmes. Here's Shepard. Back to Holmes. Over Robinson. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And we continue to see the value of NBA franchises climb. Grant, are you glad you got in when you did?
Oh, yes, I am. I think beyond, though, the dollars and cents, it's just the joy of having a hand in the growth of this game and this league that we all love so much.
Outside Johnson. Can't drop the tough three-pointer.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Pass to Shepard. Now Whitmore. To the right side. From outside the arc. Good D by Antetokounmpo.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Well, when it comes to getting the ball in the open floor, no one is more dangerous than Giannis.
Pass to Whitmore. The shot's good.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight. Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
And there it is for him.
Well, I really like Caldwell Pope's shot selection. It's why he holds respectable percentages throughout his career.
Outside Johnson. And they go to the intentional foul. Well, a lot of eyes focused on NBA officiating. But where their eyes are focused is also a topic.
Yeah, the league's able to track officials' position on the court and even tell where they're looking. And you cross-check that with the results and train them where to be and where to keep watching.
Horford with a steal. Antetokounmpo with it. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for New York. And he gets it to go again. He's connected on 10 of 15 now.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
That one goes. Count it. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
If things are definitely working offensively, a balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
And after a first half where he didn't turn it over once, that has sure changed here in the second.
Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Harper's gotten his first basket of the night.
And we saw it from Harper in college. He's a three-level scorer, effective inside when he needs to be.
Shepard, that's good.
Rock-solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look for that.
Going inside.
Oh, wow.
Look out!
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And they say that leadership starts at the top, Stan. How does great ownership and the front office permeate an organization?
Well, you're absolutely right, BA. Leadership starts at the top. And the best owners in this league go out and get great people, and then they empower them. They don't micromanage. They get people to work and use their expertise to build the organization.
The open shot by James. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Timeout. Timeout.
James has gotten his first points in this one. And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Here's Harper.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Just knifing his way to the rim.
He looked practically unstoppable on that play. There's a screen. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Bryant, left side. It's picked off. And it's Orlando on the break. Here's Edwards, plenty of space. Offline from the top of the key. Outside, Caldwell Pope. He drops it from range.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Knicks.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, BA, just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on them.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Wing shot on the way. The rebound by Shepard.
He'll probably hear about that shot selection when he gets back to the bench. Maybe not their best option yet.
And it's the Magic with the ball. And it's New York with a rebound. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. James outside. Caldwell Pope for 3. Drills it from deep.
An impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
It's stolen by Johnson. And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
And that about wraps it up.